It's been said that the only people who can steal from you are the ones you trust. Now, that's not totally true, but there's a lot of truth in that statement, especially in a small business where the people who are in a position to do the most damage are often folks like a fellow partner, a manager, a bookkeeper, an employee, or a trusted supplier. All too often, we hear horror stories of how one of these trusted parties took full advantage of their relationship with the owner and over a period of time ended up illegally converting thousands and even tens of thousands of dollars to their personal use. Another good quote is, only do business with people or companies you trust, and then don't trust them. Every restaurant should have a system of checks and balances and controls so that the owner doesn't have to rely completely on the trust factor. Let me give you just a few examples. A bookkeeper should never be allowed to handle cash, no matter how much trust you have in them. It's easy for anyone with access to cash and your books to take money out of a deposit, for example, and then cover it up. A manager should never be allowed to hand out payroll checks to employees. It's easy to add a phantom employee and then cash the checks personally. Owners should occasionally compare their preferred suppliers or their prime vendor prices to market, even if they've used them for years. And it's also advisable to verify that the prices quoted at the time the order was placed agree with the prices that end up on the invoice. The temptation may be too great if they know you never check. And of course, honest mistakes can and do happen. If you have a partner in your business, there should be a provision in your corporate or partnership documents that spell out exactly what each partner can and can't do in the business with and without the other's approval. These few examples barely scratch the surface of the many ways trusted people can violate that trust. But I think it's enough to make you realize that unless you intentionally put safeguards in place, you're at risk. If you're relying on the trust factor alone in any of the above situations, don't wait until you have a problem. Many well-intentioned restaurant operators have been badly burned in similar relationships. There's just no substitute for having good controls and safeguards in place to protect yourself and your business and keep your trusted people trustworthy.